In a few minutes, I'm going to be sharing you one of the greatest, I'm going to tell you one of the greatest mistakes a lot of us have made as creatives, and even some of our parents have made those mistakes. And sometimes I'm trying to avoid to say that it is not their fault, and but it baffles me that most of us are still making that same mistake. All right, in a few minutes, I'm going to be telling you something that's going to transform a lot of things, how you see things, how you see your creative work or a creative business. And it's going to take a while, so depending on when you're watching this video, it's just very long video, maybe 5 minutes or so. So you have to be patient, all right, because you have a lot to correct starting from now. All right, it's still New Year, but you have to correct it starting from now. This is a bit different because I'm going to be using a whiteboard section. And the truth of the matter is that by the end of the day, we're going to take away a few things. And I hope this video is going to transform the way you see things. We see money, first of all, we see money. I don't know if you can see this, but then we see money, first of all, as the ultimate thing, especially when we are picking a career, all right? When we want to pick something to do, or you come out from school, you want something to do, the goal that is always in mind is to make money, and it is not wrong, right? But there's a limitation to this, all right? Eventually, we're going to make money, but if this is always the goal, you always find yourself in a state of frustration. If whether you're a freelancer, whether you're employed in someone's company, there is always this thing you will feel, this sense of dissatisfaction if you're not getting as much as you want, especially if your need is almost about to match the current money you are earning. So that means it's definitely going to reduce how much you are earning. If inflation happens, it's definitely going to reduce the impact of the money you are currently earning. That is to say, money is important, right? But what we should go for, or what we should think of, is not the money exactly. It is the value, or whatever it is that is going to give us this money. All right? And also remember, it also has its own objectivity around it. Number two, if some of us come out and we feel it is passion, right? We are passionate. I'm passionate about something. I want to do it. I have photography skill. I'm passionate about it. I have development skill. I have passion. I just want to, be passionate, right? But now there's a limitation to this also, because when you become too passionate, you stop thinking about money, right? As much as passion is very important to what you want to do, you must put passion in it. But you cannot fuel your gen. You cannot eat food. You cannot do a whole lot of things with just passion alone. So there has to be something that will have to add to this that can give us this, and also with the satisfaction that comes with it. And now somebody will say, oh, what exactly are you talking about? Whenever you are passionate, all right, and you are not making impact that can translate to money, you are going to be frustrated. After a while, your passion is going to turn to frustration. Then, so what exactly are we talking about? What exactly is the mother of all of this? Because eventually there has to be a solution. All right, there has to be the particular thing you're supposed to be thinking. Because I've sat down to think about it. What do our billionaires do? How do they make so much money? And some of us complain that they don't have the best logos, they don't have the best branding, they don't have the best things, their companies there, but they are making money, they are hitting the bottom line. Like I said, it's the bottom line. All right, in business, there's something called bottom line. And that is what is primary, all right, in their pursuit. The bottom line. All right, how is this thing going to make us money? So what they do is they start with problems. So the mindset you should have before you start thinking of making money is problem. If I think of a problem, all right, and then I come up with a solution, and then I get paid for that solution, all right, and I make money. And the truth of the matter, there's always going to be problems in people's business, in the lives of people. But are you trained to see and understand this problem? Because problems are opportunities So when other people are complaining, oh, there is no job, there is no this, business people are complaining, you should listen to them and not be on your computer. Leave your computer and go and listen to what business people are complaining about. When you hear what they are complaining about, the next thing you are going to do is to create a solution for them. All right, and this solution can only be communicated. You learn how to communicate this solution, and then create an offer, create something that works, something that they're going to find appealing, that can help them solve the problem they are having, and then boom, you have money. So far that this problem exists, right, you are always going to make money as a business, as a creative. All right, but there are a lot more to this problem, because before you know it, a lot of technologies are going to come out, AI is going to come out and all of that. But if and only if you understand your solution and how the gap between this, how you're going to communicate this solution and advance, you always make updates. You're always going to make upgrades on your technology, right? Because problems will always be there, even with technology. But it only takes the people that know how to use those technology to take advantage of this. And then you realize that even your passion and your earning is matching, or is making sense. Okay, so the next thing you have to do to make sure you're able to bring in solution is the skill. The skill itself. All right, the skill itself, developing the requisite skill to make sure that you're able to solve this problem. And the next, again, which a skill is good, but might not be enough, because you don't have enough to convince people to give you money. Then the skill now will take you to building character, because some of you have character problems. Some people have emotional problems. They haven't built themselves. They don't carry wahala from village, how they were built, how the traumas from their childhood, the problems they have. They pursue clients, they have quarrels, they had the ones shouting, oh, toxic clients online, abusing their clients on phone, ignoring text messages and phone calls. All right, you must build character. All right, even if you are doing a full-time job. All right, this also applies to you. You must build character that is required. You build character that is required to make you a good personal brand. You see, at this point, we are no longer talking about posting online or trying to look good online, which is very good, right? But if you don't have a good character and a good personal branding, it's going to rub off on every other thing you are doing, because you are no longer serving yourself, you are serving people, and people are going to push you. People are going to make you feel a type of way, because you are in business. You want to serve people, you want to make more money, you have to be built, to withstand some of this pressure. You build character, very important. And then after you build skill, means you're going to do a good job. You must learn how to do a good job. And what next are we going to do? Then you learn how to build systems. All right, systems that can reduce the effort you are putting physically, so you have more time to do most things you like, and let this work. Learn how to build systems, learn how to build structures, and which will also take you understanding the laws and regulations around your country and around business operations. So if and only if you understand these business operations, how your business operates work, you know when to do your registration, you know how your financial system works, the documents you need, and all of that, to make sure that in few years down the line, all right, when it's time for you to expand or it's time for you to scale, you have the requisite documents and you have the requisite knowledge that other people are going to take advantage of your work or advantage of you. Most of us are not earning as much because our works are being used to make so much money, yet we are suffering. All right, having understood this, then you are in to make a kind of money that cannot. So this might look like a lot, but we have already, broken this down. We have already created some of these systems and structures where you are just going to look and see what we've done. So no matter what you do, be it a creative business, content creation, and all of that, you must find a system that works. So you are not just creating content for the love of it, but you know that immediately or sometime you should be making money and you should be gearing towards satisfaction. So don't start a skill, don't begin anything in the quest to make money. Begin everything to solve a problem, whether people can see it or they cannot see it, but you know that eventually, right, if you put all these structures together, you're going to make money that you and also skill, because by the end of the day, you're going to put people here or computer here to manage some of these processes while you sit down and deliver the job, and also have other people get on board, and while you make a sustainable wealth and name for yourself. So do not forget to click on the link somewhere around to be at the Creative Business Summit, because I'm going to be going into details. 6 hours long, so it's intensive, not for the lazy. Currently there's we have 50% discount going currently, so you want to take advantage of that as soon as possible before we change our mind, right? We just need just a few people there that is willing to make a change this year. So whenever you are seeing this video, the pre-recording or recorded version is already with the link. Just click on the link, register, and then you have access to the lifetime recording. So we'll be coaching you, even financial management. We're teaching you about your pensions, as a creative, how to start saving for the next 50 years, how to start building financial structures for yourself, and we'll see how that goes. See you in class.